Okay, all this video is going to do is give you a suggestion on how to determine this. I'll let you try to figure out part C after you've seen what that technique is. So when you have a right triangle and then a hypotenuse, then an altitude drawn from the right angle perpendicular to the hypotenuse of the big triangle, you actually have three pairs of similar triangles. And the easiest way, I think, to figure out how to name those similar triangles is to pretend that the angles are 60 and 30 or 50 and 40, complementary. And then it's easy to fill in the rest. So if this angle is 60, this angle has to be 30. The acute angles of a right triangle are complementary. So if this is 60, then this angle down here has to be 30. And if this angle is 30, this one has to be 60. So now the triangles that are similar either are 1 and 2, or this 3 is referring to the big triangle, the one that we started with. 1 is also similar to 3, and 2 is similar to 3. Now, how do you label the triangles? Well, if you pay attention to the acute angles, or the measures of the angles, you can get the letters in the right order. So for example, if I call triangle 1 DEG, I've gone from the 30 to the 60 to the 90. So if I want to compare that with triangle 2, I've got to go from the 30 to the 60 to the 90. So that would be FDG. And once I've got those pair of similar triangles named, I can say corresponding sides are in proportion. So DE is a corresponding side to FD, DE to FD. DG corresponds to FG. And finally, EG, the second and third letter, corresponds to DG, okay? Now you can set up the same set of proportions for these similar triangles. DEG is the one on the left, triangle number 1, to the big triangle. Again, for DEG, we went from 30 to 60 to 90. So for the big triangle, we've got to go from 30 to 60, that's over here in the big triangle, to 90, this big D right here. Okay, so FED. And then you can set up DE is to FE, as DG is to FD, as EG, as DG is to FD, as EG is to ED. And you can think for the third one, third pair. Okay, so these are all by angle. If I labeled the 2 and the 6 here, you want to find ED. Key is to find a set of proportions that include those sides and then solve that proportion. Okay, I'll leave that to you. There you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.